I wouldn't say they never see the light of day, but whether or not they go on public display, that's another matter we'll choose. When we were preparing to rehang paintings for the new remodeling of all of the art galleries, gave us an opportunity to go down into our fine art storage area, which I believe you've seen. And we went through and picked out a number of works that certainly haven't been on display since I've been here, and that's 32 years. And some of them might go back all the way to the 1930s when they first came into the museum. It has not been on display during my tenure here, but we have photographs showing it on display at various times from when it came into the museum up through the 1960s.
This is one of the most recent acquisitions of J.C. Leindecker's work that we got, and it is actually a study that he was working on, and we really wanted to show it has a perfect example of the grid system he used for all his drawings. And if you look carefully at all of our J.C. Leindecker paintings, you can see the various grid system under the paint. We chose, when we conserved it, to make that stay obvious so people could learn from the experience of how he worked. Most of us are used to seeing his illustration work, but this is a portrait he did of his brother Frank Leindecker, who was also an American illustrator.
But again, when we look back, it gives us the opportunity, when we have this material in storage, not on display, it's a treasure trove for researchers. I would say when we think about our history collection, we probably have close to 50,000 items in the history collection, and maybe we have 10 to 20% of that material on display. When we look at our archival material, we probably have 100,000 items, photographs, manuscripts, other ephemera, and there's a very tiny amount of that that's on display.
This painting actually was in the fireplace that's at the front of the museum in the Haggin's household. New York home, the actual fireplace. And that's part of the reason a lot of people wonder if this was built as a house. They walk in and see the fireplace, because it truly was a fireplace in the home.
I think people will come in and see the Caterpillar tractor on display, and they just say, oh, there's an old tractor. And what if they don't read the labels? They're unaware of the fact that even though Benjamin Holt did not create the idea of a track-type tractor, he was the first to make it commercially viable. He gets to follow me everywhere. That's one of the best perks of being the CEO. I get to bring my dog to work.